Hey everybody, today I want to talk about why being cheap for estate planning is about the worst thing you could ever do in your life. Creating wealth, protecting families, building legacy. This is the Rich Life Lawyer Show. Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Small and I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. I'm here to talk to you about why estate planning is important and why being cheap when it comes to estate planning is about the worst thing that you could ever do in your entire life. All right, let's get into this right now. This is a rant. Okay, obviously I'm an estate planning attorney. I have some skin in the game here, but the point of this discussion and this topic is not to try to get you to pay more for those services that are sort of rudimentary, that everybody can do. I'm talking about will, basic living trust. You shouldn't necessarily be paying a ton of money for them, but it is worth investing the time and money to get those done, to make sure those are locked up, and to make sure that your family's protected. So if you're thinking about spending the cheapest amount, then you're really missing out. If you are thinking about doing it yourself, then that's also a terrible idea. I've talked about this before, I believe, but you're missing out on sort of the insight and the experience and expertise of someone like me, someone to be able to tell you or ask you questions about what you want and how you want to get there, to make sure that you aren't doing things that will have unintended consequences or are doing things that just plain old won't work at all. You know, you got to remember that when it comes to estate planning, you're not really going to know if anything works until it's done. So you may think you have the best estate plan ever, you pass away and nothing works. You know, that is the worst thing that could happen. And maybe you say, I don't care. I don't care what happens to my kids. I don't care what happens to my family. But I would say that if you're saying that to yourself, that you're just being lazy, right? You're just trying to take the easy way out, trying to avoid having to think about the stuff and plan for the stuff, and you have the opportunity to really take your entire family to the next level. You have the ability to create generational wealth, create generational opportunity. You have the ability to transform your family into a great powerful machine, you know, where people can pursue their passions without having to worry about the money for that, but also possess those values and traditions and things that are important to you at the same time. So the thing is, to do that costs a little bit of money, but you have to see it as an investment in the future of your family, not as an expense, not as something that money is just going to be lost. And that's what I want to talk about, because people come into the office sometimes, they're only worried about cost. And I understand if money is tight, that has to be a factor. But, you know, if you have $1 million estate, for example, and you aren't willing to spend 1% of that, which would be what, $10,000, then, you know, you're not really seeing the forest for the trees. You know, that investment is worth it. You can make that million, 100 million potentially in a couple of generations if done right. And that kind of investment will get you that kind of results. So just wanted to rant, give you a little bit of my sort of opinion on the matter, and I hope that you take the time to invest in your future and in your family's future. You can live well now, and your family can live well after you're gone, long after you're gone. If you are curious about how that can happen, you can give me a call. Once again, I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm, 206-659-1512. You can also email me, chris@cmslawfirm.com. I'd love to hear from you. I look forward to hearing from you. If you think I'm dead wrong, leave a comment below, email me, do whatever you want. I'd love to have a discussion. All right? Thank you for your time, and I will talk to you soon.